And hello there. I am doing this just before the new year and set up my new laptop. So excuse anything that may or may not go wrong. I just thought I would share a reflective meditation with you before we go into the new year. So, yeah, grab a brew and let's get set. The meditation is from a lovely book called Wild and Wise, and it is by Amy Bammer Wilding. And I just thought I'd share it with you, as I say. It's a beautiful spiral meditation, so get comfortable. It's usually the custom to set resolutions at this time of year and intentions as we go into January the 1st. So let's think about that for a moment. The longest night is indeed a potent time over the winter solstice, and now to pause, to reflect on the year that has passed and release what no longer serves us, in order to make space for the seeds of intention for the upcoming year. When we align with the wheel of the year and the flow with the wild wisdom of the solstice and the winter, we invite ourselves to dwell thoroughly in the wisdom and thoughtfully in the close comfort of the womb-like darkness. Make preparations for the rebirth of the sun. So let's get comfortable. Let's take a moment. Let's just close our eyes gently and breathe. As your eyes are closed now, just taking a deep breath and let it out. Find the natural, easy, comfortable rhythm of your breath. Take your awareness, your attention just to the tip of your nose. And just feel the body calm down. Give yourself permission to release, to let go, to surrender, and give yourself this time. Taking another deep breath, exhale completely. Sinking even deeper into relaxation, feeling completely still in your darkness. Eyes closed, relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Just follow the breath, that gentle, easy rhythm that is your breath and yours alone. Feel the breath come and feel the breath go. As you inhale, allow that breath to nourish and nurture you, and as you exhale, allow that breath to create relaxation and restoration within the body. As the storm whoops outside, know that you are safe. Know that you are exactly where you're meant to be right here, right now. As you're orientating yourself in the darkness to your surroundings, you feel the cold, crisp air of a winter night. You see your breath as you exhale. You feel a candle in your hand, though this candle is not yet lit. In the distance, as your eyes become accustomed to the darkness, you notice a bonfire and you begin to walk slowly, measured steps towards the bonfire. As you walk towards it, you have a crunch underneath your feet as you walk through the snow. You know instinctively this is the sound of winter. As you approach the fire, you see that it is encircled by a beautiful evergreen bough spiral. This bough is adorned with 12 unlit candles, unlit white candles from the center to the edge. 12 unlit candles. You follow your heart's calling to step into the spiral. You know that this walk through the spiral to the center, to the fire, is a time of reverent reflection, a time to pause, a time to look back on the year that is now coming to an end. As you take another deep, full breath in, you see that the first candle, the candle that represents January, is suddenly lit as if by magic. You step into the spiral, gazing into its soft light, the first candle, January, and you remember back to the first month of this year. What stands out as most memorable to you from your January? Is there a word that best describes and encapsulates the energy and the feelings of your January? Is there anything you'd like to tuck away? Anything you'd like to hold on to from your January? When you feel complete in your reflection of January, the next candle, the second candle, begins to glow. It is magically lit, and you walk further into the spiral until you are standing in front of the second candle, the candle that represents the month of February. Here, you stop for a moment and pause. You think about your February and what it is about February that you remember in particular. You think about the feelings and emotions that come up for you as you remember the month of February. Remember the things that are most vivid. Is there a word that best describes your February? What lessons from February will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflection of February, you gaze ahead and you notice the third candle now becomes lit. It glows warmly, that little flame. The third candle represents March, and you walk towards it and pause at the month of March. Again, you think about your March. What were you doing in March? What do you remember in particular about the month? Think about all the feelings, the thoughts and emotions that come up as you think and reflect on the month of March. What is it about March that you'd like to hold on to take with you into the coming year, to keep hold of? What word best describes your March? And when you feel complete in your reflection of March, yes, that's right, the fourth candle lights itself. The flame becomes a glow, and you approach it. You know now that this fourth candle represents the month of April. What was special about your April this year? What memories come up for you? What feelings, thoughts, and emotions best describe your experience of April? Whatever it is that you'd like to take with you from April, tuck it away somewhere safe. And we move on to the lovely month of May as the fifth candle lights itself and begins to glow. The flame flickers brightly, and you approach the candle and begin to reflect on the month of May. What stands out for you as most memorable? What word best encapsulates the energy and the feelings of May? And here too decide if there's anything you'd like to take away from your May. Anything you want to hold on to from the beautiful month of May. When you feel complete in your reflection of May, you step further into the spiral and you stand at the halfway point at the month of June, and the sixth candle lights itself. It flickers and glows as you close your eyes and reflect on the month of June. Here too you need to think about those memories that are most vivid, that come up immediately to greet you. You think about the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that are attached to those events and experiences. And you think too about the lessons that you learned during the month of June. Take with you only what you choose. Take with you only what you choose. We are halfway through the year now. You're stepping closer and closer to the fire at the center of the spiral. You're still holding onto that unlit candle as you greet the seventh candle, and it lights itself just as the others before it. You pause here and you reflect on the past summer, the shift in energy that comes with the turning of the wheel. You remember the month of July. You remember those things that stand out, the energy, the feelings attached to them. And here too, you decide what you'd like to take away from July and hold on to. When you're complete in your reflection of July, the eighth candle, unlit, lights itself. A candle representing August. What lessons did August bring you? What events occurred? What experiences did you encounter? Thinking about August, what is it that you'd like to take away? When you feel complete in your reflection of August, you move on, you step further into the spiral. You stand in front of the ninth candle, September. It lights itself, the flame glows beautifully. That's not so long ago, September. Those memories are still very fresh. It's easier to remember September. The people, the places, the faces. Think about the feelings and emotions attached to those. What you'd like to keep hold of. What you'd like to take with you. Again, step further into the spiral. As you get closer and closer to the center fire, there are only 3 candles ahead. The 10th candle now begins to glow and invites you to reflect upon the month of October. What memories pop out from October? Is there a word that best encapsulates the energy and the feelings of the shift into the autumnal weather? Shift into the new turn of the wheel? And what lessons from October will you hold on to? When you feel complete in your reflections of October, you approach the 11th candle, the candle that represents November. You're just steps away from the fire in the center. The 11th candle is glowing brightly now. Think about November. What memories are most vivid, most joyful, most hurtful? Is there a word that best encapsulates and explains your experiences from November? And what do you want to take forward into the new year with you? What do you want to hold on to from November? When you feel complete in your reflection of November, you approach the last candle, still unlit, number 12, the candle that represents this month, December. A very busy month for some. The candle sparks to life The flame is big, bright, and beautiful. And those thoughts and experiences and emotions are just a moment away. December is still here. You are standing at the center of the circle, in front of the last candle, reflecting on the last month of this year. The wheel is turning. The bonfire is just ahead of you. Now, what memories, what moments, what experiences of this final month of the year are you going to take with you? What will you hold on to? And more importantly, what will you let go of? For it is time to let go, to move forward, to renew. What word best describes your December? The energy, the feelings, and what lessons or accomplishments do you want to take forward into the next year? With a deep inhale and exhale, you offer gratitude for all the memories, all the accomplishments, and all the lessons of the year. You stand for a moment, observe the powerful beauty of the fire just in front of you, the evergreen spiral that surrounds you, and your heart fills with the sight of the 12 candles, now all aglow with your memories and your wisdom and the year that has passed. For all those moments, happy and sad, were blessings, because you got to experience them, you got to feel them, you got to be them. And no matter what happened, you choose how you move forward. Your focus returns to the fire that you now stand before, and begin to shift your thoughts towards the year that lies ahead. The footsteps not yet taken, the candle not yet lit. With the completion of the year now sealed by your spiral walk, you know that it's time to begin to plant your seeds of intention for the coming year. So, I invite you to look deep within yourself. Find that your spirit knows exactly what seeds to plant. What lies there, ready. You reach down, light the candle that you've held during this journey. Feel the warmth of the bonfire And you know that this warmth will sustain your fragile seeds through the dormancy of winter. You hold your lit candle representing the year ahead in both hands now. Hold the flame in front of your heart and allow your word or phrase for the coming year to arise naturally from your spirit. Trust that this phrase or word that arises is the right one for you. This will be your mantra that you return to. This phrase or word will be your anchor point that will allow you and your seeds of intention to take root, to bloom, and be fully radiant in the year ahead. So I invite you to repeat your mantra, saying it out loud into the dark night. Feel it resonate perfectly in your body and your soul now. With a final nod of gratitude for the fire and for the night, you turn and you begin your journey back out through the spiral, focusing not only on the year behind, but now your focus is on the year ahead, the year that is yet to become, the year that you choose to create, a clean slate. And when you've reached the end of the spiral, you take one final breath in, and as you exhale, with gentle ease, you bring yourself back to the space now, back to the here and now, wherever you're sitting, wherever you're lying down, wherever your body is. With gentle ease, you bring yourself slowly back, finding your way back to this time, to this place, saying to yourself, I am grounded, I am connected, I am safe, and I am protected. I am grounded, I am connected, I am safe, and I am protected. Grounded, connected, safe, and protected. Deep breath in and out. And then, when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Join us back in the room. Let me know what your mantra was. Let me know what your word was. I did a similar dance meditation at the end of last year with a tutor of mine, and it was really beautiful. And mid-dance, we all had to stop and allow a word to arise, and I felt that really helpful because my word, just out of nowhere, was grace. It's not a word that I usually use or that's part of my vocabulary, but I found it to be a great anchor point, a great source of focus throughout my year. So it was lovely to reflect on. So do add to the comments and let me know what your word is. It's lovely to write it down and repeat. Also, let me know if you've enjoyed the meditation. I will say that I have a new laptop and it is giving me a lot of, let's not say problems because we won't go there, but it's giving me a lot of tests. And so the quality of this might not be up to standard. I am looking at actually getting another laptop. This one was not maybe the best choice for me. So yeah, any technical issues, my apologies, but I did want to just let you have a meditation, a nice reflection as we go on into the new year, and I wanted to get it out there. So I hope you've enjoyed that. There will be many more of those, and we will be doing a video shortly with the three of us as well. So those of you who do journaling and reflection and want to do some deeper reflective work, I will be putting up on our Facebook page, I will be putting in some really good questions that I always like to reflect back on at the beginning of each year. For deeper reflection on this meditation, if you want to do some journaling, I have from the book, I have three messages that the author has given for deeper reflection. What cultural messages have you internalized about the ending of the year? She asks, what cultural messages have you internalized about the ending of the year? So reflecting on that. In what ways are you currently preventing yourself from experiencing the cyclical nature of time? In what ways are you currently preventing yourself from experiencing the cyclical nature of time? And then also, what would it feel like to give yourself permission to pause and release at the turn of each year? What would it feel like to give yourself permission to pause and to release at the end of each year? So those are prompts by the author, again, who is Amy Bamel Wilding, and the book is Wild and Wise, that the journey came from. So I will say that I do base my meditations, or this one is based on one from the book, but I do go off and add my own bits in. So it's not as word for word from the author, but it is her idea for a meditation. So hope you enjoyed that. That is my first live stream, so hey ho, there we go. And to all of you out there, have an absolutely wonderful, peaceful end of the year, and see you in the next year with lots more meditations and lots more journaling work, grimoire work to do. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I will answer the comments in just a moment, but I'm going to end the stream now and then go on to my laptop. So blessed end of the year, blessed new year. Take time and find your balance. See you soon. Bye bye now.